How's it going, my invisible but beautiful audience? Welcome back to another video. My name is ZhyperMu, and let's do this. Let's get on to business. Alright, for this video, I'll be showing you guys my ML. Well, I'm not going to be showing you my ML. I'm going to be teaching you guys a bit of ML. Well, in the video you see in front of you, I'm going to be doing differently. I'm just gonna explain like the basics of the ML points, ML system, the ML levels, how you get them. So it might be off in the video, but at the end, if you just want to skip to the end, I'll show you the basics of what you need for this character. So let's get on with the video. All right. So as you can see in the screen right now, the left, middle, right. Protection, bravery, and anger. With protection, you get basically protection, defense. Bravery, you get your skills. Anger, you get your attacks, your offensive. So as you see with the arm, the little buff biceps. Protection, that is called the PvP defense success rate. In the middle, you get bravery, attack success rate, and then I think on the right you get PvP attack success rate. So that's very important for PvP. So on the protection side, you will want to activate the abilities, the skills. You gotta add 10 each. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So first, what I will recommend you guys to do is to add all 10 first for the ones you want. Right? For protection, you obviously want to start off with the PvP defense. The durability really does nothing. Since you already have a lot of money, it's easy to fix the armors or your weapons. So 10 for the PvP defense, 10 for the SD increase, 10 for the SD recovery, 10 for the 10 for the defense, 10 for SDR. 10 for bonus set, yes. Now let's go to bravery because we'll go back to it later. All your weapons actually depend on the overall ML as well. Bravery, your skills, your basic skills. It's not really important. Well, it is important. I take the bet. It's very important. But for for BM, I'm not sure about other MLs. I haven't really touched upon that as much as I should have. So for the ML for bravery, it begins with the attack success rate. So put that at 10. I put everything at 10. So yeah, put either lunge or cyclone, whatever weapon you want. If you want to have a Magnus, that usually uses lunge. It's a spear, so you'd be getting the double damage spear in your ML. If you want pure double damage, or just pure damage, I guess, you could do spear, or if you want double damage plus speed, you do spear and one-handed sword. So you could use a Magnus plus an SB, which is a sword breaker, or Magnus with SB is the speed one. So, or you could use SB with Magnus with SB or SB with Magnus. I'm not sure if you have to equip the Magnus in your left section, the first section, or if it has to be on the other section, like your secondary weapon. So I haven't really tested it. I don't know how to test that out. So I'm sure it works if you put SB first and then your Magnus. So it's beneficial. So back to the skills. Either cyclone or lunge. I personally use lunge or cyclone. It doesn't really matter. Since I'm using Magnus right now, I'd probably go for lunge. And then it's 10 for your twisting slash increase. Skip the orange one, which is the tile. Skip the tile pushback. I'm not. It doesn't really do much. And then we go to the weapon mastery that's 10. Death stab. Damage increase is 10. The stats, like the 10 increased stats percentage, that's chance though. It's very important. Chance and increasing like the percentage is different. So keep an eye on that. So chance to do damage with every 10 stats or whatever, that's like 10, stun 10, combo mastery 10. Don't worry about all the other skills down there. They're not really important. And if you know, mastery level is very limited. It's very yeah, you have to be conservative with your points. Now you go with the PvP attack success rate. So put 10 for that. Either if you want just pure double damage, you gotta go to the spear section, put 10 and put 10 on the bottom. 10 increases the physical attack if you equip a spear. You get double damage as well. So what you can check is if you equip one of your weapons onto your left section, and then click the increase for the particular weapon, then you can tell because it actually increases. So that's a good way to tell if you have a two-handed weapon, one-handed weapon. Because let's say that Swordbreaker was two-handed, but then I actually did an experiment on here. I'm not sure if I did it here, but yeah, I checked to see if the Darkbreaker, I think it's Darkbreaker, yeah, the big little weapon, the Darkbreaker was a two-handed. So yeah, but it's actually a one-handed weapon. Yeah, surprisingly, it's one-handed. It's not two-handed; it's one-handed. Now back to the ML. If you want just double damage, just do 10-10 on the spear, and then spear mastery, which grants you double damage. If you want double damage with speed, then just do 10-10 with one-handed with the one-handed mastery, which gives you increased speed. So yeah, just put both if you want, or just one. Just put them individually. And then we have our buff, our swell. Put that at 10. Put the weapon attack minimum 10-10, and all those like on the far right, those last four, 1, 2, 3, 4, critical, extra damage, double damage, and ignore defense, put them all 10 first. So that's the basic structure of that so far. Defense, if you have low defense, right, then you should probably increase your defense or SD rate, like your SD increase, because that actually prevents you from flinching, and it is better to do calculations as well. If you look at your armor, which I showed before in the video, those have basic armor defense rate on the top. On the top, you see all the defense rates. So what I usually do when I started doing ML, I usually just grab a piece of paper, just write down the lowest armor rating, and then I like add like the defense to the max. And if you see the initial increase, it doesn't stay the same. It'll always go from like 500 increase, like 450, and then like it decreases slowly. So yeah, that's why sometimes going 20 is a waste, you know. Oh, for me, I wouldn't use parry weapons or like parry, block attacks, shield, or like all those good things, because I really don't believe in like chance kind of. So here's the difference. Like if you look at the double damage spear, you get an increase of 9%, not chance. So like back to the death stab where you have chance, it's chance, right? It's not really necessarily increase. So chance will always, is always going to occur. So that's my opinion. I just don't really believe in it. But then now let's go back to the basics again. So we'll be adding. Now I cut most of the part, so I just get back to the point in where I show you the actual like structure. Now I'm going to give you guys like how you guys really should follow. But experimenting. I always experiment myself too. So 20 on your PvP defense success rate. It really depends on your vengeance, because if you guys really want vengeance, it's actually very useful if you're guys like towards like a ranged characters. Combo strengthener, of course, 20. Your stun, either 20 or 15. Your buff, your swell, either 20 or 15, to be honest. Your double damage, your spear, 20-20, of course. Weapon speed, if you want only weapon speed, then either 20-10 or 10-10. For the EDRI, double damage, extra damage, all those, 20. That's very important. Now, based on your defense, if you want more defense and offense, then focus on the protection for BM, for BKs. Mostly focus on anger. So So, you know, I put 15 for the swell, but mostly I would probably put 20, to be honest. Right now I'm experimenting on like different MLs, and I'll probably post this quicker, you know, in a quicker video. But this is my first time trying to like explain ML, but I guess I didn't really do a good job. But there are several things to ignore, like those health thing, the SD recovery, the life absorb, all of those things you should ignore. This is kind of, this would be better if it was live stream, I guess. I don't know. So like, you should just read carefully. If it says AG, that's AG, mana. It doesn't really do anything to you. It doesn't really do much at all. To be honest, it does nothing. So yeah. This is near the end of the video, but you know, I'll be doing more other videos as well, trying to help you guys improve. If you guys want to play this video game, the link is down below, and I hope you guys, you know, join me as well in the game. Any other, you know, English speakers, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more similar videos. Thanks, guys. We'll go to Bravery. Let's see. Oh god, man, I tried saying Bravery. I'm gonna have to cut that out.